It's the 16th of March 2020 and it's 9:15 and I'm in Ashton-under-Lyne, possibly for the last time for a few weeks due to the announcement today of the coronavirus updates, which is you cannot go out unless the journey is essential, although I think visiting my mother who's 84 is essential. That's pretty much it, to be fair, let's be honest. There's not a lot else going on with it. So yeah, thought we'd document possibly the last drive home, particularly with the new camera angle as well, which I always like. I always like a new camera angle. Although I didn't like the one for the shaving video, to be fair. I thought that was rubbish. So I've changed it again for the next shaving video. Just past an Asda delivery van. That might be the only way we get our food soon, although I don't shop at Asda, so maybe not me. He's buggered off down that road, but that's where the Asda is, so that makes sense. So heading towards the old baths on the right. You see the tower silhouetted in the night sky. Now converted into some kind of startup thing. I think I've said that before. I think I said upstarts last time though, but it is startups, not upstarts. You hear any bottles rattling in the boot? It's not me stocking up in alcohol for the 2 weeks I'm going to have to spend at home at some point in the near future. Honest Gav, it's not that, mate. It's just a figment of your imagination. Possibly. Anyway, one of the biggest roundabouts in the world. So all this is 30 mile an hour. If it does get to the stage where you can't go out and drive anywhere or do anything, going to get a lot of me live streaming on YouTube playing games. What I might do is I might see if I can play one or two games I've never played before. I've also got a brilliant idea where we can actually play a game together, assuming the disc works. It got traded in the other day and I've took it home. It's on the PS1 and I think that would be a great game that we could actually play together, up to 4 of us. Assuming I can use one controller for the actual game itself. Oh, we're on green, looks good. Let's go, 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 guys. Don't brake, you're going to brake, aren't you? I knew you were going to brake. I knew you were going to brake. I knew you were going to brake. I just knew it. I mean, I braked as well, but not as much. I've just overtaken a Mercedes going around a corner. Oh well. We're now on the M60. Going onto the bridge we normally go over if we've been through past KFC. 4-lane motorway. To be fair, it does seem a bit quiet. If we get to 1,000 subs, we will be able to do this live. He says optimistically. Can I say though, if they turn the internet off, oh, there will be riots. Just imagine doing all this self-isolation or enforced isolation lockdown without the internet. Oh my god. Well, to be fair, my mother's doing that. Also, to be fair, she's never had the internet, so she doesn't miss it really. one light working. Not that you can see it yet, but I can. Okay, get out of this lane. Doing 70 now, obviously, because we're on the motorway. One light car tuning along. This is where it goes down to 2 lanes. One light car might want to come out in my lane, so I'm going to pull out just in case, because there's no one on the other side, just in case they need to come out in my lane. She hasn't done, to be fair, but we're going similar speeds, so no, it's not come out in my lane, so I'll move back across. It's very courteous, wasn't it? But the motorway is that quiet, it doesn't really matter too much. I'm being courteous. Saw some KJs on the way here. Unbelievable the way some people drive. 4-lane motorway, the driver's in the second lane with nothing in the first lane at all, and nothing really in front of him. So I overtake him, pull over to the first lane after overtaking him. He then pulls to the third lane with no one in the first lane or the second lane, because by then I'd already moved on. It was like, what the hell are you doing? M62 closed, junction 12 to junction 10. That's not unusual. That's what Tom Jones used to sing about. It's not unusual for the M6 to be closed between junction 12 and junction 10. Oh, those were the original lyrics. Not a lot of people know that, to be fair. It's actually quite boring, this. Nothing's happening. One light car's long gone. There's a couple of cars behind me that have appeared recently, which are obviously going a lot faster than I am. And obviously we've got this lorry which is going a little bit slower than I am. Now I'm doing 70. Not unusual for the M62 to be closed between junction 12 and junction 10. Sorry, saw that sign again. A few cars here, which is good. It's a bit more interesting. I said that sometimes this part of the motorway is quiet, and then when you get to the bit where it splits onto the M62 and carries on the M60 going to the M61, it's bedlam. I'm like, where did these cars appear from? Because I'm not, you know, do they all just anchor on and go down to 50 mile an hour in that area? So I catch them up because I'm doing 70. Oh, so talking of which, what's going on here? Lane closure. I'm doing 60 now. So I used to do this every night when I come along this road, about this time. Can't see any people putting the signs out though, they normally put them out by now. Down to 50, foot off the accelerator, no need to brake. Which is ironic because I said to everyone go 50 mile an hour around this bit, and I'm now doing 50 mile an hour around this bit. Oh, we did laugh for a moment. Away the road signs. It's 24 minutes past 9. Right, we can go into this lane. It's the first lane that is blocked off. So now down to 40. Loads of cars catching up. It's 40 mile an hour, mate. I'm doing 45. I've not slowed down yet, but I'm doing. Seriously? Right, now we're at 40. These will be the first people to complain if they were working here and people were going past higher than 40 mile an hour. Here comes another KJ. What an absolute prat. Oh, and another one. Oh, and he's pulling into here. And then he's anchoring on the brakes. What an absolute B. Absolute BE. Second word is end. See him? Is it a Beamer? Can't tell because lights are reflecting in my face. Oh, it's a Merc. But somewhere that's closed. Yeah, we can still go up here. Makes no sense. Cars everywhere now. It's chaos. It's a 65 mile an hour. Restrictions have ended. We've passed the end of the roadworks sign. Although obviously there are cones on the left hand side. Right, this car in front of me. Miles away to you, but to me he's actually quite close. I've also got a car behind me, so I can't pull out into the third lane to overtake him. Oh, the car behind me's now slipped back a little bit. So, up to 70 now. Pull out. I don't understand why the car on the left is hogging the second lane. What are you braking for? Social speed limit, we're doing 70. That's what we're allowed to do. M62 closed, junctions 12 to junction 10. that's why. Fair play to that transit van. It's doing about 65 mile an hour. I've seen this bit of motorway for a long while. Ridge Racer! 70 miles an hour. On the bridge with that van, but he's not dropping back any further, but he is in the second lane, not the first lane. There's no one between me and him, and no one behind him for quite a considerable distance. So if you use this articulated lorry in the front, he's about the same distance behind me, and then the next car is about the same distance behind him, yet he's still in the second lane. This lorry in theory should now pull across to the left hand lane before I get there. There you go. DX Logistics, whatever they're called. To be fair, the cars are overtaking that van now, but on the inside, not the outside. Still 70. Now on the M61. This will take you all the way to Preston. That takes you to the M6, but yeah. I think it's also one of the most unlit motorways in the world as well. It's a DPS van. Stands for, it probably stands for Delivery Parcel Services. Service I. Right, one of them cars that overtook the van is catching up with me now. I'm still doing 70. Having said that, there's another car that's come from nowhere, it's now overtaken the car that was catching up with me. And here he comes. So this car's come from absolutely nowhere. Right, it's getting a bit drizzly now. We'll say it was raining. The next car to pass me is the car that overtook the van. To the bridge with the bus shelter on it for no apparent reason. We are indeed Excitement Mounts. It's a big Wigan, Bolton, West Otten turn off just before that on the M61 westbound is the bridge with a little bus shelter on it. Yay! I'm being re-overtaken by the van. Oh, different van. So doing 70. quicker to come off at the Charlie Junction than it is to come off at the Wigan Junction. Although to be fair, I think if you come the other way, I think this is classed as the Wigan Junction as well. I think it says Wigan Charlie. Well, I could be wrong. Well, I'm ever wrong. Well, so when I am. A little bit more drizzly today. Behind me, KJDH, who's undertook a car to come off here. We'll now probably try and get past me and the car in front and then cut in front of us both. There you go, told you. An absolute arsehole. Oh no, I thought it was going to cut across then. And now he is. What an absolute bell. Speed limit is 40 miles an hour. I'm doing 40. He's still there in the distance. To be fair, I don't think he's going much faster than me. He is pulling away, but he's not like... Well, yeah, I think he is now. I think he's actually accelerated. There's a speed camera there. Oh, he's braking for the speed camera. Well, we found our worst driver of the day. It was indicating my way as well. Rain's picking up. Going my way again. So there is a possibility of being able to catch up with this guy. I'm saying a guy because it obviously is a guy. Right, speed limit here is 30. If there's any cars in front of us doing 30, he'll be stuck behind them. So I'll catch them up. Well, I'll say doing 30. If they're doing 25 or something, I'll catch him up. He's practically disappeared at the minute. This is always my argument about driving like a nutter. More often than not, you don't actually get anywhere any quicker because of traffic lights and other traffic and etc, etc, etc. Although he has disappeared into the distance now. So he undertook someone on the motorway to pull off, then overtook us who were coming off, and then cut across us to get into the left-hand lane. And now he's speeding in a 30-mile-an-hour zone and completely disappeared. Oh well. The one that got away. Person who'll wrap his car around someone and then blame them for it. Mind you, it's a bit weird, it's just his arms, I suppose, so you think about it. Don't think about it too much, it's a bit weird. Anyway, nearly at journey's end at Tesco. Thanks for watching, subscribe, blah blah blah, 1,000, blah blah blah, live, blah blah blah. Comment, like, share, blah blah blah. Ahead. I've noticed with this drizzly rain is, you put your windscreen wipers on, it just makes a horrid noise. Doesn't do very much. But if you don't leave them on and a car's coming towards you, all the little droplets that are not wet enough to do proper windscreen wiper action just splat everywhere and make the lights in the car in front go all splodgy. It's like frustrating, lad. Do the rest of my shopping for my mother. Couldn't get a lot of the stuff because people have been panic buying everything. In God's sake, why are you panic buying toilet roll? It makes no sense whatsoever. Coronavirus, if you do get it, doesn't give you diarrhea. I keep saying the only reason you'd want a shed load of toilet roll is if you have to self-isolate with your family and your family's got like 3 teenage boys. That's the only time you'll get through that much toilet roll. Do you think that car was going to stop then? If I get a copywriter for the shit music in the car next door, I'll be angry. Unusual to have to stop here, to be fair. Having said that, people are panic buying everything. Tesco Extra in Wigan. You've arrived at your destination. So thank you for watching. If indeed you still are, see you next time. Bye. Oh, flashy blue lights.